Good evening or morning or afternoon, depending where you are in the world. This is the daily angel card reading for Wednesday, December 5th, 2018. And, well, we are just getting more and more towards the end of the year. We're already almost towards the end of the month, which again, every single day this kind of blows my mind. So this is a collective reading. If something resonates, awesome, let me know in the comments. Hey, Danny. If something does not resonate, you can either let it fall away. You can also book a personal reading. If you guys hang out to the end, you can get your own personal projections. So keep that in mind. And well, if you haven't yet, check out Zen Rose Garden. They're going to be in the description afterwards. And I don't know. Spent a lot of tying up of loose ends over the last few days. So with this, I want to see what is on the other side of all this bottlenecking and everything coming into play. We have Serafina. Oh, thank you. Dune, Buggy, hang out and I'll give you your own. I'll try and make it quick because I think you have school tomorrow. Go to ball. All right, we have Serafina, Shanti, or Shanti, depending on where you are, Francesca, and Oceana. So what this is saying is you're finding and expanding on your own personal family, and that's beautiful. That means that you are letting go of some cords while you are pulling some cords in, but this is a mutual co-creation on this one. So again, always the case, this is co-creation, what you seek, seeking you, people coming into play. Finding, I suppose, the popular term for it now is tribe, and I've been using it a lot, so if it sounds contrived about tribe, I'm sorry about that sounding contrived, but it's currently tribe. Danny Dune is Matthew's daughter, total sweetheart, and she was doing an amazing job at making up a story earlier. So she is actually really a creative artist. Okay, so this one is talking about finding people who are of the same vibration, the same wavelength, opening up, and this is a time of being in action and speaking your truth, speaking and existing in authenticity, and being completely clear on what you want right now. I love you guys talking right now. This is great. So, all right, back to the reading. Being completely black and white, authentic in form, not being in the gray area, doing the smooth transition from one chapter of your life into another. That is what is going on right now. And the people who are coming in, they feel like family. No, I don't know it. No, I'm not. Awesome, Matthew. This is part of your progress, and people who are coming in, if they are not resonating with that same wavelength, you have no qualms with detaching those cords even before they get deeply rooted into you. So it is going to be a weird awakening with realizing who is part of your crew and who is not. But you have to actually let these people go, because what you want them to be is simply a character, and you are not a character to them. They shouldn't be one to you. So I hope that that made sense. I want archetypes. Caroline Mize. Guys, if you're just chiming in, say hello. Let me know where you are in the world. And again, if you hang out to the end, you get your own personal projection. What was the topic from the last live? The topic? Oh, good God. You guys are... Dune, sweetie, you watching this? Your father is part of this thing called the Leprechaun Quartet. And they're going to go off on a conversation that has nothing to do with anything. And it's probably going to be one of the funny things that you read. All right. This is actually a huge deja vu experience right now. Like a year ago, I had a dream I was doing this. And I remember talking to a little girl. I didn't know her name. I didn't know the people who were in the party, but here we are. this is a major clicking into place. I love deja vu. When was the last time you experienced deja vu? I used to have it all the time, and now it's been getting more sporadic, but each time it happens, it's really heavy in gravity. So I don't know what, I don't know what that means moving forward or what is coming up, because, you never, but when was the last time you had deja vu, and how did that hit home? Do you remember little bits about it? So from archetypes, we have storyteller, angel, mystic, and liberator. So the light attributes of this are the ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. Let's see, helping those in need with no expectation in return. The revel in intimate union with the divine. Freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs and releasing negative thought patterns. This is actually clarifying what I was just talking about. Paying attention to the signs and synchronicities and everything that is coming into play, watching your story unfold before you, and realizing what is static, which is the basic noise around you, and what is a sign. If you are seeking, actively in every single moment, seeking a sign, then you're going to miss the actual sign that's in front of you. So let the pathway open, follow the steps that are in front of you, and that is going to lead to those little signs and synchronicities and storylines opening up before you, and you'll know it by the way that it feels. I'll say it every time. These are divine unions that are coming into play. These are divine connections that are coming into play, and it is part of the magic that's unfolding in this new chapter moving forward, because we are bringing each other up on this elevated level, and the vibration is opening us up. It is like breaking out of a shell, and we're breaking the archetypes. We are breaking old patterns and beliefs. This is truly a time of soul expression freedom that we are embarking on. So look at these. It's so simple. I love it. Oh, guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like while you watch. You click the like button, you click subscribe, and and you hit the bell for notifications. And you're watching Wreck-It Ralph. Chelsea, I love Wreck-It Ralph. I love Disney. That's right, I said it. No apologies. Thug life. What's your favorite Disney movie? Mine has always been The Little Mermaid. I used to watch that all the time when I was a little girl. I think my mother let me watch it 3 or 4 times a day, which, Mom, if you're chiming in on this, why was that a thing? But I love you, and that was my favorite cartoon. Okay, and I want this one. There we go. Let's see what comes up. Cinderella. Oh yeah, Little Mermaid was my jam. And Lady and the Tramp too. I don't know what it was about that. Epiphany, deceit, victory, community. So, taking off our masks through divine guidance, even though it's uncomfortable as it is happening, because you are showing yourself very spiritually and emotionally naked before your peers, trusting that they're on the same wavelength, and trusting that they are going to be gentle and careful and protective of that vulnerability, in which you should be that same breath towards them. So taking off the mask and all these things that are clicking into place and building up and sparking this huge wave of, well, sparking that huge fire. All right, let's not mix fire with water. We're just gonna get steam. Okay, so this is talking about these little sparks of fire reigniting that passion for life. There, I lost the words for a minute, and then they came back just like magic. No steamy events right now, Danny. So the spark is what's igniting the fire, and is spreading like wildfire throughout our community, throughout our connection to people. And there's always these of connection, and around that you have the people who are filtering out, going into the general crowd, and then you have the mercutios that bond the epicenters. So I hope that that makes sense. You know, find your spot, because there's always a spot and a strong point for you. There's no person or no mission that is without gravity of importance. There you go. So find your community. You might even have to completely uproot yourself and find another spot, either in town, in the state, in the world. It doesn't matter. You can find your spot in this island surrounded by ocean, but you find your spot, and that is where you really come alive. Awakening these little spots of ourselves that we didn't even know existed. So allow it to happen, follow its unfolding, and allow it to be what it is without control. Learn to let go of the control of that. Take off the cap of greatness. All right. I want, let's see, no Gypsy Witch tonight. The Enchanted Map. This is from ErinLyn.Reads. Absolutely love the woman, and I have been using this more and more recently. Sometimes there's season of cards. If you are a reader and you're watching this, say hello. Which deck are you currently working with, or that you find yourself most working with right now? All right, let me just say that you are not crazy for thinking that you have this strong spiritual path. You're not crazy for wanting to lose all those connections. You're not crazy for thinking that this is going to be a very hard thing to overcome and for you to actually thrive in your world. I get it. You have 3 cards in reverse right now, but then we heal the ouch. It's all right to be afraid. It's all right to have that fear. It's all right to see things as dangerous, but the point is it's not dangerous, and it is part of your clearing house. And it, again, I can't stress it enough. You're not crazy for that pull to do so, to let go of connections, to let go of, sorry, bros. I get it. It's like going through the dark night of the soul. You know, you'll go through that periodically in life. It is known as the spiritual and emotional and mental purge. And it might as well be like the movies, because that's what it feels like. It is depleting of all your energies. And you don't think, well, in some cases, people will think that it's like the end of the world and that they're not going to survive. I was one of those people. I had no idea what was going on. All I know is that it was excruciating. But it's absolutely necessary to get where you are going. Not only are you going to survive, you are going to by far thrive. You have no idea how far this is going to catapult you down the road. So have faith that it's going to be at an end of the purge soon. Oh God, the longest dark night of the soul that I had lasted years. 7 years was the longest stretch of one, and all you could do was just breathe and get through the day, even if it was the minimum amount that you could do. That's what you have to do in those moments. Let's see, this one came out. Don't expend all your energies right now. When you're giving out and when you're doing that purge, the mind, body, spirit purge, the dark night of the soul, you start pulling at all your strings and trying to find anything to hold on to, because, well, it's so alien, it's painful. Hi, Landon. I have a lot of munchkins on here tonight. Guys, I love that your kids are here with you. Dune, Landon, guys, say hello. Dune, Dad is friends with Chelsea, and Chelsea has a son named Landon. I think you are both 7. Is Landon 7? But anyway, say hi. So if all you can do is just breathe and wait for the day to end and get through that, then that's what you have to do. And that is more than acceptable, as long as you keep doing those little movements forward. James is 7. You guys are around the same age. Guys, talk amongst yourselves. So then we have giving and receiving, letting your past go, acceptance, and trustworthy guidance. you're accepting and taking off that mask, that character of yourself. And yes, it is hard, it is difficult, and it is divinely guided, divinely inspired. So even if you fought against it and tried to put this off any longer, you are being kicked out of the comfort zone into the growth pattern to where you actually, again, I said in the beginning, you break out of that shell and you expand. But afterwards, you get comfortable in that expansion. And then after that, you get on to the next chapter. Life is nothing more than a soul's progression onto the next step. And it is such a disservice to your energies and to your emotions and to your progress to hold it back. Just say yes and step into it. You're going to be a lot more energized if you did, and a lot more fruitful. This is the Merkaba opening. I love it. Let the past go. Let the dreams that you had in those mindsets go, because it's not serving where you are and where you're going. So be fearless, and I hope that that made sense. So I'm going to call in the romance angels right now, see what love wants to tell us. And I'm going to speak to single and looking, reconciliation, and already established relationships. And then after that, I'll do personal projections. And guys, ladies and gentlemen, the kids got dips first. It'll be Dune, then Landon, and then I will do everyone else's personal projection. But like I said, it's first come, first serve, and I have 2 munchkins who wanted a card pulled. And if you're new to the channel, I do the personal projections at the end, so make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, learn a new dance craze, learn a foreign language, what have you. All right, I want that one. And no, that one. Or just at the very least, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell. So if you're single and looking, and you know that you're whole in yourself and that you don't need someone else to fill your cup, then you don't have to worry about this relationship being completely unbalanced. You have unrequited love. Stay optimistic about your love life. Divine timing is at play because you have worth waiting for. Express your love in children. So this is saying that, for, like I said in the beginning, this isn't going to be a relationship of imbalance. You're not going to have to give and nurture endlessly and just pray to God that this person likes you. It's not like that at all. You are deserving of the best love for your life, and what you want is going to resonate deeply with you. It's not going to be something that can escape you and that is going to be given the opportunity to escape through another relationship. This is something that you know is worthy of you, and that you are worthy, is worthy of you and worthy of itself. Love always wants to manifest in its true form. So anything that doesn't resonate is going to kick and scream its way out of it. But this is not something that you can rush. This is you finding that childlike innocence, love, laughter through life again, and seeing everything through fresh eyes, having that awakening, and knowing that it is on its way, and that the more that you work on yourself, the more that you love yourself, and the more that you see things through those innocent, authentic, and true eyes, it'll be mirrored back to you. What you seek is always seeking you. So I hope that that made sense, and I hope that you keep finding the childlike innocence and wonder in the world. This is a really crazy school that we're in. It is something where you can learn anything at any given moment. And if this is talking about reconciliation, then, well, there was a huge imbalance in it. And love is finding its way back to you. And she'll break up is something that involved children. Now, children are beautiful in themselves. They are a lot of priority responsibility, but it is not without merit, or it is not without the desire to do so. So kids, if you're watching this, you're very much loved and worthy of love. So know that it was a lot on their plate to handle, and that they couldn't give to their children and to you, or they couldn't give to that inner child. They had to do the inner healing child work in order to even be okay, to even move forward in wanting a relationship. So it wasn't just you, it was they had a lot of inner work to do. And if this is talking about already established relationships, then children are affecting your love life, and it is a huge responsibility, and it is up to you to, for one, keep that in balance and express your love the best way that you can for one another, and be pure at heart like a child, and be playful like a child with each other, and stay optimistic, and know that the more that you try and balance yourself out and have the outer world respond to it, that'll be reflected back to you. Actually, I'll tell you about that soon, Danny. Okay, but that's the established relationships. So, Munchkins. Dune, you were first in. Landon. Who would like to have the first card pulled? I'm calling the reading at 20 minutes solid. Look, awesome sauce. Dune Buggy. You wanted a card pulled, so for you, I'm gonna go with... All right, you ready, kiddo? All right. Aww. All right, Dune Buggy, you got 4 cards. All right, let's see. You need to get outside and play more. You've been doing a lot of work with school, and you've been doing a lot of work with home, and you've been getting all the signs that you need to actually kick back and relax. You are going to be able to keep progressing even if you are doing a little bit more playtime, and that is more than acceptable. You need to make a strong commitment to yourself. Know that you can be your absolute best without having to be the best at everything. Your personal best is what's going to get you forward in life. So that commitment to yourself and commitment to paying attention to what your mind and body are telling you and what you actually need is what is going to make you the most playful being on the planet, and it's going to get you out of your own way and out of your own head, and you're going to have a really fun time moving forward. So, sweetie, I think that is absolutely awesome, and I really can't wait to see how you grow in that personal commitment to yourself. You're worth the effort, sweetie. Kiddo, munchkin, goofball. All right, so I hope that that made sense. Daddy and Dune and Landon, you are next. All right, what did I do with it? Landon, for you, I'm actually getting daily guidance from your angels too. All right. You have a new friend that's coming in. I love it. Did you make a new friend, or is there going to be a new student in school? But regardless, you have a new friend that is coming into play. And this is going to be a really playful friend, and one that is going to be in your life for a long time. So take your time in getting to know them, and don't take, well, I think you're embarking on a new, that's what I was just thinking, but I didn't want to say it. Dune and Landon, I think you guys actually might be really good friends in life. I didn't want to say it, but because it sounded kind of contrived. Hey, goofball. Sorry, goofball. No, if that really upset you, I'm sorry. But you might have a new friend coming in, Landon, and it's going to be a best friend, and it's going to last, I think, for the rest of your life. This is a really strong soul bond friendship, and it is going to be playful, and it's a new friend. Hey, Cosmic Quantum Awakening. I'm at the end of the reading, so I'm doing personal projections. So if you haven't yet, make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, and you can also learn a foreign language in the process. Yeah, CQA, we're gonna call him that. So who would like the next projection? Kiddos, I hope that the reading for you resonated, and parents, I hope that you were cool with the reading. And Danny, all right, okay. Okay, you have change in direction. You got this yesterday too. Let's see what else comes out for you. All right, this one. God. You're not crazy for noticing the signs and acting on them. It is actually strengthening your tunnel and connection to divine source, whatever you want to call it, but it is completely changing your life for the better. You are going through a huge, massive mind, body, and spirit expansion right now. Oh. Okay, Chelsea and Matthew, guys, you gotta exchange information and get these kids to start hanging out because I want to see that friendship develop. All right, so cosmic quantum. Let's see. I'm really feeling the daily guidance from the angels tonight. This has been the constant. CQA. All right. All right. Let's see. Okay, you've been putting up with a lot recently, CQA. First off, you are drawing in everything that you want, but you got to get all the muck out of the way. So all this junk that you've experiencing, this stress, animosity, and complete upheaval of emotion, this is all burning the forest to the ground and refertilizing the land. So, Danny, that made me smile. I love it. And I love you, bro. So even if you are nervous about stepping into the new line of mission, because I feel like it is the same type of work, just on a much broader spectrum, a lot more broad than you had anticipated. This is meant for you, and this is going to be a lot bigger than you are willing to realize in this moment. But you have to understand that you asked for this and you wanted it and you can handle it. And before it gets really busy, take the time out to treat yourself, because while you have vacations that are coming up that are going to be grand, they're going to be more sporadic. So I hope that that made sense. It's going to burn down so you can rebuild and have much more vibrant flowers and trees and everything in vibration. Everything is going to be reinvigorated in your life. But again, you got to get through this blessing in disguise. And if you are nervous, focus on the subject matter in front of you. Put the blinders on so you don't have to see everything else. Absolutely, Caroline. CQA, if that made sense, please let me know. And guys, if a reading resonated, please let me know in the comments or personal message. You can always ask for clarification, and in any sense, right or wrong, you can ask for your own personal reading. Everything's going to be in the description. Also, tomorrow morning, I will be doing the midweek projection with Zen Rose Garden. Make sure you check them out. They'll be in the description as well. And well, find me on all social platforms. I'm there. Caroline. All right, deception is happening. Now, this could be either a false mask of embellishment or just lies of omission. I feel like it is one or the other of those two. I don't feel like it's an outright lie. I feel like it is family-oriented, breaking those dynamics, and you just not wanting to be part of that and acting like it didn't exist, and separating yourself from those, even if it's a bloodline or not, but you're separating yourself from family connections and building on your own. But you have to heal those inner wounds before you can move forward. And my DJ, oh, Dune, you are so awesome. You're such a sweetheart. All right, DJ. Very soon you have a strong relationship that's coming into play, and it's going to be a long-standing honeymoon relationship. And you have to make the decision on whether or not you are personally ready for it, because actually being ready and thinking you are ready have to connect in this one. So make sure that you are in the mode of receiving, and that make sure that you are not going to project old relationships onto this incoming person, because they are a very beautiful soul coming in, and you're going to love them and you don't have to worry about them. So I hope that that made sense, and I hope that that clicked into place. If anyone else wants a personal projection, let me know now. Otherwise, I'm going to call the reading, and I will see you all tomorrow for the Thursday reading. So let me know now, and if not, I'll see you all tomorrow. So until then, stay safe, have fun. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye. Wait, Matthew, you want one. All right, do you want romance? Do you want angels? For you, I'm getting angels, but if you want romance, let me know. Just at the last stretch, Matthew. How dare you? Aww. All right, Matthew, you're stepping into entrepreneurship and you are being told to see everything through that loving eyes, through passionate filled eyes and a heart with wings. And this is what is going to kickstart you into all the abundance that you wanted. All right, Cosmic, I will check you out in 1 second. But Matthew, you have a ton of abundance coming your way. You are stepping into your entrepreneurship, and I think that that is fabulous. See things as possibility. Everything is possibility. And okay, I feel like I need to plug this in. So let me see if I can. I can't. Damn. Maybe? No. It's okay. Cosmic, you want love? We will see love. All right, you have true love and attraction. So you have been single for a while now, and you have the romance of a lifetime that's coming into play. And there is one more. Oh, I feel like you're going to meet the one who you spend the rest of your life with. That is going to be a really strong and beautiful connection where you put them on a pedestal. That is a pedestal people want to be put on. But the thing is, you are going to be getting that same love in return. This is a constant buildup for you guys. I think that's beautiful. You're not gross. You're gorgeous. Okay, so I hope that that made sense, guys. If that needs clarification, please reach out. And everything's going to be in the description. I hope you all have a wonderful night. So stay safe, have fun. And again, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.